Good evening, good evening, good evening. Cold snack time. Friday night, everybody. Friday night. What's for the headline about Hillary Clinton? Uh, well, if you testify against her, that's what you look like. If they put a toe tag on you. Truly annoying. It is. No, toe tag. Will they tie a toe tag on your foot? That's what a toe tag is. Howdy, Ben. I have no idea about two boys found near railroad tracks. Good evening, Tenny. You at the adult toy store? Well, that's good, Ben. Levin, hiya. How you doing? Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? My, that's a lovely top you have on. Is that chartreuse blue? How many years ago? 40? And what air base? Uh, hey, Kenzie. Johnny, Jenny, you old snuggle bunny, you. ventilation cold. I mean, oh yeah. I don't know a lot of stuff the Clintons did. Just email it to me, irondog63@gmail.com. But do not delete. WD SmackDown. If you smell what The Rock used to cook. It probably is. I just don't have time right now to go look for it. Ouch. Well, of course they did. Good evening, Chaos. Now, you say boys. How old were those boys? Well, they still are. They still are involved with the owner of Tyson Chicken Corp. Yeah, that's China. Well, there you go. Bumblebee tuna. Hey, yep. Moose. Oh, moose. That's cellulose. Check out your cheese products. It says cellulose powder. Keeps the shredded cheese from sticking. Was that a business deal of his? Business is business, you know. But when you're a president and you're dealing with business, that's a different story. Like the business the Bidens are doing. Good evening, cornbread. Well, that's cool, Ben. Is that something you and Carlos can use too, or are both of you guys gonna hand operate that for her? Well, that's nice. It's a free for all. That's right. There you go. Well, I could have told you that a long time ago. Never trust politicians. But Trump wasn't a politician. He was a businessman. Um, I think I'm just going to try to PR out there, cornbread. Cornbread looks good with his shirt off. Yeah. Did you look at your moose and say, "You going to eat that cornbread?" The body cap. There you go. Yeah. Now the Clintons, they were always politicians. They weren't never business people. They were politicians. They may have had some small businesses or whatever, but their main objective was politicians to be a politician and to further their financial wealth by being a politician. Hell, when they got out of him being president, they were only worth like $400,000. Now they're worth $400 million. A jailbird. Well, I think Hillary's father was in business. Hillary, she she worked. She'd been in politics all her life, even in the '70s when she got fired during the Watergate. Hillary was a lawyer, which is a liar. Oh. I know I'm old. Well, you're gonna get brown gravy. It's gonna come in a biscuit form. I remember Benghazi. Yeah. What doesn't matter, anyways? Kathy made chicken salad yesterday herself. I had a Southwest salad with chicken in it. And she fried up cabbage and I believe onions and kielbasa tonight. I didn't vote for Hillary. You didn't Cajun cook it like Grizz does, do you? Put it out there, put it on top of the fire, and just let her burn until she's nice, dark, and crispy. Well, if you don't vote, I don't think you have a right to complain. Oh, gets me. A lot of people that don't vote, they complain the most, and that's right. If you didn't vote, then don't complain. If you did vote, then you have every right to complain. Mr. Rocker, how are you doing? Having a cold snack here. No, a non-vote is exactly that. A non-vote. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, thank you for giving me a like. No, I'm just saying if you don't vote, you have no right to complain or bitch about the government. If you do vote, then you do have a right. There's millions of people out here in the United States that don't vote and they bitch all the time about the government or they bitch how everything's going. But yet they didn't do anything to change it. Well, that's good. Went and did went down to Jasper. Oh, I bet, especially if you're a right winger. Sometimes you're just gonna have to vote for the lesser two evils, there, Grizz. Yeah. Anyways, I went down to Jasper today to serve hot dogs and sausages. It wasn't a very productive day. I got down there and the wind was blowing so hard, it took me an hour to get the burners and steamers and everything hot enough to serve. Usually only takes about 20 minutes. And then I only had like 4 customers show up, so I was there for 3.5 hours after I opened. And after I packed up, took me an hour and a half to pack up almost. Um, anyways, I got it all packed up. Then I went to my storage unit. I was looking for some shallow pans. I know I got some. I got so much stuff in there. I just couldn't get to some of the other stuff. So it wasn't worth the effort. It wasn't. I probably about $50 worth. I think I made today. It's $50 more than I started with, but by the time you figure the gas and I had to buy ice and my time and stuff, I didn't make no money today. But I could have just sat here in the house and watched cartoons, you know. I didn't lose money. I didn't make any. No. I sold 2 nachos with chili and cheese, and then I sold 3 hot dogs and 2 smoked sausages. That's the extent of my day. Tomorrow we got the farmers market. That's hit or miss. It's still um, it's still young, you know, new into the for the farmers market because they really don't have any produce other than what they buy and bring. It's not homegrown yet. Well, as a rule, if you vote for the third party, you're not voting for nobody because there's no third party's ever going to win a general election for president. So you just threw your vote away. Yeah, it might be better. Plus, we're having another yard sale Monday from 10 to 5. So I get that stuff ready Sunday night or Sunday morning or whatever. It's out there. I just got to get it so I can get to it and put it on the tables. You just don't vote. That's it, Grizz. I loved your video too, Sandra. The TCP show. Hello. You're welcome. You didn't get to save your videos? TCP? I know junkyard's starting to be a habit with you. I think they do. People are home, they're not doing nothing, they want to go out and run around. I don't know, when you got to work. Oh, I heard it pretty good. There you go, Kathy. Shut up, Grizz. Shut up, Grizz. I thought it was a good video. There you go. Turn your hearing aid up, Grizz. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you had to knock the sawdust out of the earpiece of that so you can hear it. Well, we got to do something because we got all these illegal aliens coming into the country, and we got to be able to afford to keep them here. They need to stay in high dollar hotels every night, and we need to make sure they're eating steak and prime rib and having a nice good vintage bottle of tequila every night. So, On out the door. There you go. Yeah. Well, if they had their choices, they'd give everybody voter cards as they're crossing the border. Well, they can still hire migrants. They just got to hire migrants for Social Security cards, right? These migrants come in, these illegal aliens come in and they use the same Social Security number. They'll have 100 of them with the same Social Security number. And it won't even be anybody they know. But that guy's getting damn good on Social Security benefits when he retires. Yeah, you'll get run over. You're right, junkyard. What's that? I'm looking at you. I can look at you. Brenda, good evening. Well, either the unemployed or the welfare will either work or they'll cut off their assistance. That's right. And he can roll down there and just shake the shit off the trees. I haven't checked to see letters from Steve. Yeah. Huh. There's buns over there on the stove. No, I didn't. I haven't gotten anything from Steven. I believe that too, Grizz. Farmhand wages had to be comparable to construction labor. They both had to get about $11 an hour tops. Anybody can swing a hammer. Anybody can pick a melon. I don't know about that stay goal because I know people that their grandparents were on welfare, their parents were on welfare, and they're on welfare. And they've been on welfare for 30 years. Ain't never worked a day in their lives. None of their family has. I know that. They said they told me that lots of times. They get a monkey to drive that truck. I said, I know you can, but have them fill out the paperwork you guys want to have filled out every day. That's the kicker, the paperwork. No, they're not disabled. Hell, they probably got better joints than a brand new baby because they ain't never worked none of them. No, no. That's the other way around. Truck drivers that can't make it driving truck become carpenters. And some of them will live on the mountain, live in a shanty on the side of a mountain. Shut up, Grizz. Shut up, Grizz. Oh, who lives in a shanty on the side of a mountain next to the sea? It's for real. No, I'm not fighting with Grizz. I'd challenge Grizz to a duel of wits, but I hate to take on somebody unarmed. No, that was my granddaughter warming up some hot dogs. Kathy made fried cabbage with Polish sausage or kielbasa and onions in it. We're in the winter wonderland here, Michigan. I can guarantee it. Yeah, okay. Okay, Grizz. Yeah. Well, I don't know what state you live in, but it's not that way here. And the people I was telling you about, they've lived in the same house probably for 50 years, and they don't even own it. They've been renting it. Same damn house. Grandparents lived there, parents lived there, and the kids are living there. And I think one of the parents is still alive. But yeah, they've lived there all their life. And they don't own the house, they've been renting it. Well, CDL licenses aren't easy to get, and it's a federal license for one thing. And I had my commercial driver's license, which wasn't a CDL. I had it back when it was a Class A, Class B, and Class C. Then you went to C2, C1, or C1, C2, and C3. Or the other way around, or whatever. I had it before they changed it to commercial driver's license, the federal CDL. Well, all you need is a chauffeur's license. It's still a CDL, but you just need a chauffeur's license. B is for brakes. Yeah, the Class A, which was a combination. The Class B was for brakes, no combination. And the Class C was for bus. Then you got the C1, the C2, and the C3 license now. Yeah, it's still a CDL, but you just need the chauffeur's part. It's a federal license. You don't need the air brakes or, the combination, none of that stuff. Yeah. Well, if you live in New Jersey, I'd go give me a post office box and switch to a different state because you're not that far from any state because New Jersey is not that big. I'd go to another state, get a post office box, switch your address to that, and then I'd get a license in that state and then transfer it back to New Jersey. I had the Class A, and then I had doubles and triples endorsements, and then I had the hazmat uh, endorsement, hazardous waste endorsement. I had the tanker endorsement. I bet that was quite a ride. I have trouble walking too. I was in a wheelchair for 5 years. There you go. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay. Was you licking the windows, oh Chris? Yeah. Hmm. I was told that too about 10 years ago. You're a liability. We don't need you no more. Have a good day. Hey, when you get done eating, Kirsten, when you get done eating, I could use another. Out in the refrigerator. What'd you say? Don't worry about it. I'm already out here though. Yeah, you get a free driver's license. Yes, dear. I know that fact. I can barely walk up and down steps, and I can barely stand there to do dishes. I haven't had a good day in so long, it's pathetic. Get a cooler full? Here we go. I know, here we go. That's right, pumpkin. Didn't buy nothing at the auction yesterday. Paint you like one of them Finch girls? There you go. Um, Huh. Might have to. Have to take you up at Canuckian. Oh, and guy up in Canada's got a bunch of finch birds. He puts lipstick and mascara on them. You're right. You're right. Cornbread has to do it for me. I know. Well, he had to go to the hospital, so he's got about 27 finches. And he puts mascara over their eyes. And he puts rouge and stuff on their beaks. He dresses them up like little French prostitutes. He calls them finch prostitutes. Mm-hmm. He's a weird duck. Yep. Oh, she'll let you hug her, Cornbread. Some idiot opened the airplane door yesterday. Did it suck him out? I thought it was a bathroom. Exactly. Exactly. Uh-huh. Exactly. Well, he took down all the videos of it. Because somebody said that was, mistreating the animal, so he took down all the videos so you couldn't prove it. But I'm sure he's still doing it. Right, guys? Guys. Well, we know honey and garlic won't patch a hole. Eat crab free. There you go. Finch abuse. That's right. Finch abuse. I think the cops are here. I checked the ring. Nope. I was talking about the Canadian crippler up there that painted all his finches, put the mascara over their eyes, and rouge on their beaks, and dressed them all up like French hookers. Somebody said that was animal abuse, so he took down the videos. Well, they may dress them up, but they don't paint their faces. Popo's taking us all to jail. That's right. I hear somebody's put out a warrant for my arrest. He played with her Packers, yeah. I went in, not on a boo-boo, stick your head and do. Yeah. He was too scared. Yeah, right. Yeah. I think she's got your number, cornbread. We know she's got Grizz's number. You used to losing. I don't know what kind of paint he put on him. Looked like it was. I thought it was using Sharpies or something like that. Permanent marker. That way, when he got one done, he wouldn't have to do it again for a while. What was the worst one though is when he was putting tramp stamps on the back of them, right by the tail feathers. I couldn't understand that. Yeah, you just can't. You know she loves your cornbread. Don't have that cornbread. Getting them ready for the worm, yeah. Very well could have been. Macaw, 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 macaw. I just think it's sick and twisted. That's what I think. But that's just me. You know, who am I to say? Well, everybody, it's been a pleasure. But I got to call it a night because I have to get my dishes or my pans all done for tomorrow morning. Oh, there's a lot of strange people out there. A lot of them in California and in Canadian. No, I did not see where Big Steve had a temper tantrum today. Did somebody record it? I see somebody send him a laptop. I wonder who he schmoozed that out of. You big schmoozer! Good night. You have a good night too. I I just was wondering who he stole that one from. Who he conned him out of. My laptop ain't working right. I need a new one. Huh. Well, I don't think she sent him one. Have a blessed night, everybody, and have a safe weekend. I will see you Sunday night and probably Monday morning. Have a good night. By the way, thanks, Ben, for the super chat.